good start because this crowd got down on him against Sacramento. He did not play well. He needs to get off to a good start as we see Payton on that baseline. And once again, he does most
of his damage in the second half, particularly in the third quarter. Here is Devin George. Yes. So Devin George out of Augsburg, A to B. Now George looking to post up Springwell. George again.
offensive boards.
O'Neal working his way inside. O'Neal on the follow.
It's one of those examples of Olowokandi went for the block when he jumped and Shaq missed. Shaq was able to slide inside of him and come up with the offensive rebound.
Eric Martin swatted away by Shaquille O'Neal. He has averaged better than 17 rebounds per game. Nice move by Gary Payton. That's his second field goal. Olowokandi, and he gives it away. Payton right there, fouled by Martin.
With a clear path to the basket, so that's why they took it on the side.
Here's Bryant from deep in the corner. And the Lakers have a 13-6 lead.
He's on the floor playing Bryant. Bryant's numbers are down significantly. So with him shooting 75%.
Storyline, he said, look, Shaw, I can't worry about this. I just have to continue to be aggressive, put the officials in the position to blow the whistles. Mark?
And Shaquille O'Neal continues to be aggressive.
Full game. Right now, Minnesota has not been able to disrupt the Laker offense.
Bryant, Kobe Bryant with a difficult angle shot. So, say player, not as a broadcaster.
Well, but we see Payton tonight. But that players are all superstitious. Marvin Malone hits a jumper, but guys have to get 60 points. The big three have to put 60 on the board tonight if Minnesota's going to be able to.
And Matson able to get to it. Final seconds of the quarter. Serbiak shot blocked.
Shot.
One thing that the Lakers want to be guarded against is Kobe turning this into a personal.
Free reign to take over. This is your time to score.
In the first quarter, Minnesota had a terrible time shooting the basket.
Gave it a lot of thought, huh?
I did. Just kind of running through my mind today.
And look who's back, Marv. Shaq.
Yeah. All right, here's Fisher.
The win, not the slow, methodical game that the Lakers want to play.
O'Neal gives it right back. Fisher with the bucket and a foul for the foul.
When you extend your pressure and open up the floor this way, this is what can happen to you. You hit the post, back cut, and then Shaq very good at dropping the ball off on the floor to his open teammate, the conversion. Now the attempt for three by Fisher.
The Lakers' rule of thumb is when they see pressure, don't.
New shot clock for the Lakers. Here is Bryant for three. Kobe Bryant from downtown.
Those offensive rebounds. Woodson was right in position, and Shaq just ran over him.
Shaq says he's the NFL's best NBA player. Bryant again from downtown. Shaquille referring to his physical staples on Monday night. Eric Martin weaving his way, rejected from behind by O'Neal. Lakers now scoreless the last 5 minutes. Well, that ends the drought. It's the other night.
He hesitated on that shot. He waited, and when he thought about it, too much. Got to just go up and shoot it.
Nice pass. O'Neal to Malone. So the Lakers are within 6.
At the last minute, but Flip very unhappy because they like to use all those back screens to.
Payton gets it back to Malone. Malone with a runner. Oh, Malone. 17 unanswered points by the T-Wolves have provided Chris Lee. Now looking for a foul on Malone. Garnett on the follow.
So it had to do. It's easy to see they clearly are out hustling the Lakers.
O'Neal, 14, 8 of 22, came back with a 7 of 15. And
in a lot of games, he knows how to play with 4 fouls.
Irvin Johnson about a moment ago. Well, tune into NBA TV June the 14th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time to see the emotional story of one of the outstanding players to never make it to the NBA. Bryant, Malone, O'Neal up front. Johnson doing a nice job fronting O'Neal. Here's Malone. Karl Malone with the touch. Timberwolves now lead by 7 at the line. 3.5 to play in the third. They double up on O'Neal. Nice jump hook by Shaquille O'Neal.
Wally Zerbiak, he only had 3 points off the bench in the first half. They posted him up against Garrett. Urban Johnson tried to get his arms around him to wrap him up. He was so big, he just slid off of him. He almost...
Bryant. Kobe lost it and recovers and scores. Nice pass. Malone with a bullet handled by Payton. Minnesota carried from the second quarter through the early moments of the third. Malone gets inside. And the
field goal.
Only 3 points for Kobe Bryant in the second half. And Kobe with a nice move on a hassle. Charles Sprewell scored the last 11 points for Minnesota. And there's lots of time remaining here. Bryant spinning. And as we know, he can explode. Bryant facing the double. Here is Malone. Bryant. Malone up front. Hassel all over Bryant. Bryant to the fadeaway. 86-78 with 3:40 remaining in the fourth.
You're going to try to finish this thing off as Sprewell misses the open jump shot. You can't protect the lead.
And Malone is ahead of the field. It's a 6-point game. And Minnesota takes a timeout. Lead by 13 points. It's a Laker team that had won 7 of its last 8 coming in after the 2 losses. That will count on the foul. Fisher looking for the 3. Rebounded by O'Neal with 37 seconds to take the championship. Here's Bryant kicking it out. Wall for 3. Yes! Luke Wall from downtown. It's a 6-point game.
Played about, what, a minute and a half in the second half?
Here's Fisher putting it up for O'Neal, and he is fouled. That is not the kind of foul that you want to commit. You either wrap him up, not allowing the shot. Here's a potential 3-point play, and it's a 6-point game with 10 seconds remaining.
Doug, you talked about the lack of pure point guard in there for Minnesota for most of the game, but really the Laker pressure has not been that great. It's kind of non-existent. They don't really worry about getting the ball down the floor.
Shaq is 4 of 10 at the line. This is on both. Here comes Fisher from way downtown. He scores at the buzzer, but it's over. I'll tell you, this was a remarkable run by the Lakers to pull within 2. The T-Wolves hang on for a 98-96 victory. Lakers now lead 3 games to 2 as we head back to Los Angeles for Game 6 on Monday night.
Well, this is Fisher coming off the second missed free throw. As time is running out, he tees it up, shoots the long 3-pointer, and makes it right there to bring it down to a 2-point game. And there were 2 critical points. One, an Olowokandi missed dunk that almost turned the thing around in favor of the Lakers, and then the 3-second violation for LA.